We are back after taking a week off, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. How's your week off been?
it's been good. It's been good. It's been busy though. Like I've been super
Mm.
busy. But yeah, I mean, I obviously, the holidays got celebrated. So for everyone who celebrated that, hope you had a good time. And if you didn't
Yeah,
celebrate, still hope you had a great time. But
it's me. I
yeah,
didn't.
honestly, for us, it's like the most low key. Like it's like celebrating like I guess like but with the bare minimum, like just an
Mm.
excuse for us to do something.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week was an unexpected week off.
Yeah.
Because I had the mentality of, well, I don't do anything,
Yeah.
so why would he do anything?
It's fair.
And then you're like, oh no, I've got stuff. I was like, oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
we didn't film.
Yeah, no,
Like,
like it entirely slipped my mind because like I knew that we were gonna be like busy for the weekend, so like for
yeah.
the most part. So I was like, well, we'll be doing stuff on this day, so we
Mm.
should still have a day to film. And then my wife was
Yeah.
like, hey, remember my grandma wants us to come over for lunch, and I was like,
Oh
oh, I
no.
forgot. So like it took
Yeah.
up a whole nother day because we were there for hours, and I was like, man, like, I guess we're filming next week then. So but yeah, no, it was a good time though. I'm glad we
Yeah.
got to see her and everything, and yeah, so holiday was good. I've been really busy
Good.
with music stuff. So
Mm.
my streaming has actually had to kind of take a back seat because my business
That's
partner
fair.
slash bandmate Ricky, he is on a break, a touring break from his other job. So
Hmm.
we've been scheduling days to work together, but our days to work together on music have happened to be all the days that I'm supposed to stream. So
Always the way.
yeah, so I was
Always the
like, all
way.
right, man. But it's been cool, man. A lot of fun. My kids have started sports that are seasonal sports, so that's like come up. So I've been doing
Nice.
practices and games and music and like everything else,
Go
dude.
sports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I've
Yeah.
been so busy. So I'm happy to be here though, man. I'm super happy to be here. But what have you
There you
got going
go.
on?
I haven't had much going on. I've got food poisoning. So, if
Woo!
at any point in the recording you see me run, you know why. It's
Yeah, I'll handle it. It's
fine.
all good.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll just put like a technical difficulties thing on this side of the screen. But yeah, no, I haven't really been doing anything. But as a sort of like a we're sorry we missed a week
Yeah.
kind of thing. Welcome to Region Coded, where if this is your first introduction to it, yeah, I have food poisoning. You're welcome. That's my first. That's your first. That's your first exposure to me. We're gonna do a slightly longer than usual episode this time to kind of like make up for not doing it last week.
Yeah.
It will happen occasionally because we both work for ourselves and loads of different things come up and all that kind of thing. But we have lots and lots and lots of things to talk about. But first, I mean, have you had time to play anything this week or for the last 2 weeks, I suppose?
So in spurts I've been able to. So fun fact, I found out about this really cool retro game store that I didn't know existed
Ooh.
within my area.
Ooh.
So I
Okay.
went to go check that out, and it's really cool. They are probably the nicest retro game store I've ever been to in terms of
Hmm.
like stock and condition of products and things of that nature. Like when I went
Okay.
in, like they sold a wide array of things from like collectibles, like
Right.
Funko Pops, old action figures, stuff like that, posters, whatever,
Very
to
cool.
Pokemon cards and whatever. But then if you go to the other side of the store, it's nothing but like retro game stuff.
Very cool.
So,
How retro are we talking though?
dude, they had stuff like as far back as like the like Panasonic 3DO.
Jesus. Okay.
They had
All
a
right.
full 3DO with controllers and everything. They had Sega 32X still in the box. Like,
Nice.
yeah, they had a Saturn still in the box.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was really
See,
cool place.
there's not many things that I'm jealous of you for in terms of gaming and stuff like
Right.
the US stuff and the UK stuff
Yeah,
because we're basically the same.
I would say
But
so.
like the US has so many like retro and independent gaming stores.
We
You
do.
have so many,
We do.
and we do have them, but they're so few and far between. Like
Really?
I'd have to travel. I'd have to travel so far to go to one. And they're never like massive ones. Like I've seen stuff online where they're essentially like warehouses that huge.
Right.
We don't really have that. Well, there are some, but they're really not that common. And I kind of don't like that. I kind of wish we had it. So it's always cool to find out that.
Well, so I think that like I think our terms of like what's far and you guys' terms of like what's far are kind of a little different considering how big states are and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
so like cuz like how far would you say is maybe a retro game store that you could go to? Like how far would you have to travel in terms of like hours or whatever?
I don't know is the honest answer. I've not looked recently.
Cuz
Because the thing is, like, I don't know is the honest answer. It'd probably be a couple of hours.
okay. Yeah, so I wouldn't want to travel a couple of hours, right? But I have at
No.
least 2 to 3 within a 30 to 45-minute span of me.
Ah, okay. The nearest one to me is a few cities over.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know how big it is. It doesn't look very big from the pictures, but
Yeah.
it looks like it's about 45 minutes to an hour away.
Okay. So
Which is not terrible,
no, so
but
that
it's still like there's none in my city, you
yeah.
know?
So I have one in my city, and it's a pretty small store. It's not big. And then I have like one in a neighboring city, and then one that's like 2 cities away. And the one
Okay.
that's 2 cities away is about 45 minutes from me. They're all relatively small stores, but they pack
Okay.
them like there's shelves
Yeah, no.
everywhere, whatever. So it's really cool. But yeah, they had amazing stuff there, and I did end up leaving with some things.
Ooh.
I bought
What'd you leave with?
I bought a PlayStation 1 because I didn't have one.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Yep,
Welcome to
yep.
the
So I was
club.
excited
Welcome
about that.
back.
Yeah, yeah. I was excited because I was like, oh, I haven't had one since like legitimately like the early 2000s. So I was very
Very
excited
cool.
about that, and then I got a GameCube. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
They're pricey now, man. They're
What's
pricey.
crazy, dude? My GameCube controllers, all cables, all original, memory card, console, all together was 129.
It's not bad.
It
It's
was
not
not
bad.
bad.
I looked into getting a GameCube at one point, but the prices have started skyrocketing. People are
Yeah.
getting back into retro gaming, man.
Yep.
But like prices started skyrocketing. But I was like, no, it's fine because I have one of the original Wii's.
Yeah.
And they can play GameCube games.
They can.
So,
They can.
Yeah.
I
So,
miss mine. Fun. I won't say fun fact because like it sounds weird. After I explain, I had one. I had a retro Wii, and I had a tattoo artist that I would go see, and me and him were cool.
Yeah.
And I let him borrow the Wii, and he actually randomly, unexpectedly passed away.
Oh, and you just didn't get it back.
No, because I didn't know where he lived or anything. I would just see him at the
Oh,
tattoo
no.
shop. I didn't know his
Oh,
wife. I didn't know
no.
any of that stuff. I would just go in there and we would talk or whatever. So I let him borrow it to like play some like obscure horror games because that's what we were like bonding over. And
That's
like because he was
interesting.
big into like Japanese horror and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
at the time, Fatal Frame 4 was not available in America. And I had an
So-
English patched copy because my Wii was
So
modded.
that means that somewhere in the world there is somebody who has your Wii and they don't realize that it's yours.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
insane. But yeah, it like was super. So I would say fun fact, but it's not really very fun.
It's a weird set of coincidences.
Yeah, yeah. It was a very strange
Yeah, yeah.
sequence of events, but yeah. So anyway, I got those, and dude, I walked out with. I'm gonna show you this because I banger after banger of games. So one second.
Okay.
One second.
Oh. It's just me. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the Matt Show. It's boring. Nothing happens. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Dude.
Oh, hang on.
So
Are those the US PS1 disc cases?
some of them are just aftermarket, not original cases.
Ours look completely different to the American ones. I know that.
So the original Digimon World.
Nice.
Yep. Digimon World 2.
Nice.
Final Fantasy 8, which I know you hate, but I was excited about.
Acceptable.
Mega Man X4.
Very cool.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
Amazing.
Mortal Kombat 4.
Okay.
Resident Evil Director's Cut.
Ooh.
Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Amazing. So I did see some of those are in the original cases.
Yes.
Your cases look so bad compared to our cases.
Wait, what do you...
Our
Hold
cases
on.
look
I
so
don't know
cool.
what they look like. Do you have
I don't
one?
have them. I don't have them. On there.
I'm gonna Google it real quick.
Next, Google it. Google like UK PS1 game,
Yep. I'm doing that right now.
But they look so much better. I'll try and get one. I think they're in my loft attic, whatever you want to call it. They look so much better. Um,
UK
they're
PS.
like they're beefy because they had to hold the massive manuals because it's a European release, so it has to have every language in it.
Oh.
And so the manuals were
Oh, yeah,
super
no, they're
thick.
thick, dude.
Yeah, they're thick. They are thick,
Wait, they look
but they
cool.
look so good.
Yeah, they look cool.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, ours
You're
are
not going to get them
super thin.
confused with your I don't know Eminem album or something, you know?
Yeah, no, like they're ours are way thinner in comparison.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild.
Okay, so you've had an interesting week. I've not really done anything. I've been working. I've had a couple of people turn around to me and go like, dude, you're not like you haven't been like posting anything. Why aren't you posting anything? It's been like weeks. Why aren't you posting anything? And I've had to sort of mildly let the cat out the bag and go like, I'm working on something like massive at the
Right.
minute. Like you know what it is. Like I'm working on something massive at the minute, and I was there going like, this is going to take me like months to
Yeah.
do. So like,
No, it's a
I've
big
made
deal.
really good.
It's a big deal.
I've made really good headway with it, but it's resulted in me doing very little for show work, but loads
Yeah.
of work going on in the background. But because of that, I've not had much time to do anything. The only thing I've done is I've re-downloaded and started replaying Fallout 4
Nice, dude.
solely for the reason that I realized I only had 4 achievements for the entire game, despite the fact I've beaten the game multiple times. Do you
Okay.
want to guess why?
I'm not sure. Like, wait. Oh, are they multiplayer achievements or whatever? Oh, wait, no, it's
I only
Fallout
have
4.
4
It's
of
Fallout
like
4.
50 something.
Yeah, so it can't be. I was thinking Fallout 76 for a second.
It's something Bethesda do, and I hate them for it.
Is it like achievements that are locked behind specific runs?
Kind of. Kind of. So you cannot unlock achievements if you have any mods installed,
Oh,
even
yeah.
if you've gone through their official creator club. You can't get any achievements. So even though I've beaten the game multiple times, I get out of like the vault and I get through
Yeah.
the first like ruined town where you lived and everything.
Yeah.
And then I've just gone, nah, screw this, it looks horrible, and I've put mods in. and so I've literally like finished the tutorial and
Yeah.
gotten like achievement, 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 achievement. I was like, okay. Okay. I've never made it past Sanctuary without
Right.
putting a mod in. So I've gone back to basically get the achievements. It looks so ugly.
Oh, I'm sure it does. I
It
mean,
looks so ugly.
I was under the impression that it was going to be something like, since it's a decision-based game, like certain paths that you take are
There are
locked behind
things like that,
Yeah.
yeah, like siding with different factions and things. So I will have to like reload saves and
Right.
do that kind of thing.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's because they don't let you get achievements if you have mods turned on.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So
It would be different if it was like a gameplay like mod, but if it's just like an aesthetic mod, I feel like
it's
it
just
should be.
appearance. It's just appearances.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just make the world look not terrible. You know, I make it look not like a Bethesda game.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, the Oblivion remaster looks really nice.
Yeah. I mean, like, look, they make good games. We didn't say they made pretty games, and good is a subjective term too.
They make entertaining.
There you
games.
go. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's it for me. So I mean, we used to do it at the very beginning where we talk about news and stuff, but
Yeah.
then we kind of were like, we don't want to spend all our time talking about news. But there
Exactly.
has been quite a lot of news happening this week.
Okay.
So for just a little bit of chunk of time, do you want to talk about news? Because I think
Yeah.
you said you had something.
Yeah. I have a couple things.
Okay.
First things first. It's no secret. I've talked about this before. Big fighting game fan, Mortal Kombat fan. I think something interesting is happening within the fighting game community. I think we're seeing like a pretty big resurgence in interest in fighting games.
Interesting.
So like I think in the arcade era, they were like the quintessential like peak of games in the arcade era, but they took a pretty big
absolutely, yeah.
dip once like the console era came through, and then like when online started to become a thing. I saw a little bit of a resurgence and stuff in community building and things of that nature, but I didn't feel like it ever hit like a peak like when it was in the arcades. I think we're kind of seeing that again, which is
okay.
nice. Like there are giant community-based tournaments like Evo and stuff like that are fully
Yeah.
backed by big companies, but even smaller community-based ones are
Yeah.
gaining a lot of attention. Each game, has like its own community, and you can find yourself in these spaces within like Discord or Twitter or whatever. But
Yeah.
to kind of back that up, like games like Street Fighter and Tekken and things of that nature are selling fairly well. But Mortal
Okay.
Kombat, a game that's been out, Mortal Kombat 1, it's been out for I think like 3 years now.
That's the reboot, right?
Yeah, it came out I think in like October of like what 2022, 2023, something like that. I think it's 23.
Something like that, yeah.
And it sold 8 million copies so far, which is like
That's pretty good.
yeah, and I think some people might hear that and think like only 8 million in 3 years, but like honestly,
It's a niche genre.
and game sales also are something that is like it's hard to quantify in sales alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because it's like one game could sell 1 million and then be like, well, because of the type of game it is, that's great.
Right.
Where another game could sell 10 million and you could be like, that's all.
Right. I mean, a good way to sort of like compare it, I suppose, would be like if they've sold 8 million, there's so many like games that are releasing and flopping, then they're not even selling 100,000.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, Mortal
So
Kombat is kind of an anomaly because it is a world-renowned. Like even people who don't play fighting games know what it is. People who have bought it and maybe bought it for the story, not necessarily to play online. There is a single-player audience for it as well as a competitive audience and stuff like that. There are people who buy it just to fuck around with their friends for a couple weeks. So I mean,
Sure.
obviously that's all going to contribute to sales figures, and we can't.
Yeah.
Success for a video game like that is so hard to determine because it's all in how you determine or how you define success. So if you say success is only when there's a bustling competitive environment, then the game has failed because like its competitive sales or numbers are not great right now. But if you say just in sales figures alone, then the game has done well. So
well, yeah.
it's just all in how you define success. But I just think that like we're in an era right now where fighting game interest is starting to be on the rise. More and more people are getting into them and trying them out and actually enjoying them. And I think the barrier to entry is dropping.
Yeah, I mean, I bought Mortal Kombat 1 under your recommendation.
Yeah.
And because you had like a tournament on your streams and stuff, and I was like a last minute, I'll have a go. I've never touched the game, but I'll have a go, kind of thing. And it was good. I got it purely because I didn't know, because again, I'm kind of a novice with fighting games. The only sort of experience I have with it is like you were saying, where its roots were with the arcades. I remember going into the local arcades and lining up the coin behind everybody else to show that it's my turn next after this person and that kind of thing, But you told me there's like a campaign and stuff, and so I was like, oh, okay, like I'm here for campaigns. I'll have a go.
Yeah.
I'll do it. So I get that. I think something actually that I'm going to be talking about relatively soon for my things is it's very. I think we've got kind of like a bad mindset towards gaming at the minute. At least not everybody, but a lot of people have a bad mindset towards gaming. It's almost what most of my new stuff that I've found is about, honestly.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think overall there's a pretty negative mindset towards gaming, even because it is like the biggest thing in the world as far as like media consumption. Like the gaming industry is like the biggest.
Yeah.
And I think what's so crazy to me about it is we all like everyone has an opinion, and when it's so broad and it's like the bad news travels faster than good news, and we all have a platform to spew like whatever nonsense from, even us, you know what I mean? Like, don't take everything we say as fucking fact, you know what I mean? Like, we're just two dudes with opinions too. But I don't
have a degree in anything that would make what I say relevant.
No, dude, like exactly. So, but
I just play a lot of games.
I will say though, I think we've lost the plot in gaming. I think we've lost the plot entirely.
A little bit, and I do have a hot take that actually covers that.
Oh, dude, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. But
we'll get there.
Yeah, I do. I think we've kind of lost the plot in gaming, and I think like we need to remember that like it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
it's meant to be fun.
But yeah, fighting games, like I think that the barrier to entry is lowering, that more and more games are making it accessible for people to try them and actually enjoy them. And and I think that people's opinion on them is changing from these just aren't for me to like, honestly, this is actually fun. And if I put more time into it, like I can actually see myself being able to be competent in this. Because I think most people have the experience of, I want to try a fighting game because that looks fun. And then they play with somebody who's good at it, and they're like, I'm not good at fighting games.
Yeah.
They're just not for
the
me.
reliable mashing at their feet doesn't work
Yeah.
against someone who knows how to play. Right?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, if you put somebody up who's like a trained boxer against a guy who's just flailing his arms, like, you know what I mean? It's the same sort of
You might get a slap or two in.
Right. Dude. Exactly. So, I don't know. I love the genre. I think it's, for me personally, my viewpoint is it is the highest barrier to entry, the most you have to put into it, but what you put into it, you get out of it, and it's the most rewarding video game genre because of that.
It's definitely a genre where you can see the results very clearly.
Yeah.
You can very clearly see the results.
And I think
it's one of those, though, it's kind of like, it's such a niche genre where you do have to, for lack of a better phrase, get good.
That's
right?
pretty much it.
And so I think that kind of puts a lot of people off of the genre.
Yeah.
Similar sort of thing with like Souls games.
Yeah.
Like you've got to get good, and if you don't, then you're not going to really have a good time, you know.
And that's why I think things like community are very important. Like knowing somebody who knows things, who isn't going to be a total dickhead and isn't going to just beat the shit out of you and use you as like a practice dummy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like somebody who's going to actually teach you and take the time. And so I actually stay open for that for people in my community if they're interested in getting into it. I've held like lessons for people and stuff. Yeah. Speaking of which, so we have a Discord for Region Coded, and it has been discussed that I should hold another tournament.
You should.
So
we've had a bit of growing pains with the channel and getting everything set up, because it's a weird setup, because there's a guy in the UK and a guy in the US, and so YouTube is kind of like, what do I do with you guys?
Yeah.
So we're still in the thing. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a link in the about section. I don't think there's one in the description, because we have some like checks we need to do. But I'll try and make sure that we have the link to the Discord in all of our videos.
Yeah. So we've been talking about this tournament thing, and we've got some people willing to enter. So I'm probably gonna end up streaming that. If you want to do another thing with like co-commentary, that would be super cool. And it'd be fun for anybody who wants to check it out to come hang out and everything. But or even potentially enter. My biggest like caveat with that is, I actually had some people in our Discord saying that they want a series of me teaching you how to play a fighting game. And it's like I played fighting games for 30 days, and this is what happened. And us making a video about that and stuff, and like documenting your progress and my coachings and stuff. And I was like, that actually sounds super fun. And everybody was like, I'm here for it. Like where do I put the money in? Like everyone is down. And I was like, dude, that would actually be really fun.
I can definitely do that, but I can't do it.
Not right now. No, I know not right now. You got a big project going on right now. And definitely.
When I'm done with that project, sure.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I know that it's going to take a while. So no rush, but people were like, kind of really stoked about this idea, and they were like, I would love to see that. And I was like, you know what, this could be really cool, a good start to like a set of videos, because we can post them on this channel too and everything. I think it'd be really cool, so it would be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah,
we can definitely do that, maybe towards the later half of the year.
Of course. Yeah, you've got a lot going on. I've got a lot going on. Like you were saying earlier, like you have a lot happening, but you don't have a lot to show for it right now. And it's like I'm in the same boat. Like we're finishing songs, I'm getting art, we're making release plans, and I'm like, I can't show you guys how much we've accomplished, but it's a lot, I promise. So
we're both like, we talk to each other quite a lot. In the Discord and everything, and like, the amount of stuff that we're like, dude, I've just done this, and like, I've just done this and everything, and I'm looking at it going like, how are we both still like awake?
Oh yeah, dude,
how are we awake?
Dude, you've seen the like random hours that I respond to stuff.
We're messaging each other at like 2 a.m. your time, 5 a.m. my time, and I'm there like, do we ever sleep?
No. Just whenever I can, I guess, and then even then, I'm like, am I tired though?
According to your username, you are.
Well, I think there's it's like I'm tired, but it's like, am I sleepy though? You know what I mean? It's like I feel tired, but like I don't want to go to sleep.
Right.
But but anyway, that's my first bit, was like Mortal Kombat hitting those sales figures. I think is actually really cool, and I love to see the fighting game resurgence and the interest in that genre like coming back. Man, it's huge.
It's good to see. It's good to see. Okay, well, I'll do one.
Yeah.
Because I think I know what your second thing is, and I think it'll lead in. So, as you know, there are many, many, many ways that Pokemon fans do competitive games.
Yeah.
Right. So you've got like the trading card game, the physical one. You've got the mobile one. You've got the PC based one. You've got actual battling through like the games. You've got Pokemon Go. Right.
Yeah,
You've got
of
loads
course.
of things. Yeah. Pokemon Go is the thing I want to talk about because Pokemon Go just had its World Championships. Have you seen what's happened?
No.
So, the person who won got disqualified for unsportsmanlike conduct because when he won, he gloated, I suppose, or whatever that he'd won.
Okay.
And so the internet is kind of going ablaze with it, going like, "What the hell? He literally did nothing." So I'm going to show you exactly what he did.
Please do. Please
I'm
do.
going to let you. I'm going to let you decide.
Yeah.
Is this unsportsmanlike? So he's there with Pokemon Go because they fight each other on the phone.
Yeah.
It's gamers, man. Like, they're there in front of a massive audience and they're just there going. Like
Dude, I think that is so funny. Before you get to the end, Pokemon Go World Championships. No disrespect, no discredit to the people who play it and put in the time because I'm sure it's a whole thing. But dude, just sitting here going like. And like that, dude, that's freaking hilarious
on
to
their
me.
phone, on their phone.
That's
like that.
so funny.
So he realized he was about to win because he'd knocked out like one of the guys' Pokemon and everything, and he sort of just went, sort of put his phone down like that, like out of relief, picked his phone back up, finished off the fight, won, did this, stood up, went, yes. Disqualified, unsportsmanlike conduct.
He was disqualified because he was happy he won? You're not allowed to show any emotion at all.
Apparently not. So the only things he did was he sort of did like a of relief because he'd knocked out one of the Pokemon. And then he took his headphones off, apparently in an aggressive way or something, fist pumped the air in like a celebration, and then went to shake their hand. And he got disqualified for it.
Dude, people do this in fighting games all the time. Like when they win, dude, I've seen some crazy pop-offs and no one gets disqualified.
I have genuinely no idea what the hell was going through the judges' heads. So that happened.
Cool.
I thought that was worth mentioning because it's ridiculous, right? There's been some genuinely ridiculous like disqualifications in gaming competitions before.
Yeah.
But I was looking at it going like, were you bribed? Like,
I would just be like, that's racist. That's racist. Like, whatever.
Racist. I don't even know the ethnicity of anybody
No,
involved.
just racist, dude.
Racist.
Yeah, it's just racist.
Right. Like, yeah, I have no idea.
It's wild,
No
bro. Like, just genuinely,
Yeah.
like, I just don't... Like, the fact that you're not allowed to show emotion at all in an esport, like,
Right.
because I would be hype. I'd be like, you know, breathing a sigh of relief for like, dude, yes, like, oh my gosh, like, and the fact that he still, was he supposed to congratulate the dude first and then have an emotion? Was he just not supposed to have any at all?
Meant to stand up and sort of like cheer or whatever.
Who cares? Well,
He's just won the competition that he's probably been training for years.
exactly, bro. He's probably put hundreds, if not thousands, of hours into this, and like,
Think of the carpal tunnel. Think of the carpal tunnel.
dog, dude, his heart rate was probably matching his finger taps. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
what do you mean? He's not allowed to have like a sigh of relief and just like have that moment? That's
Apparently not.
crazy, bro. That's absolutely insane. Like, what are we supposed to protect the feelings of the loser? Like, come on,
The
bro.
loser didn't even care.
Right.
Didn't even care.
Like, dude, that's insane.
Yeah. I mean, the loser cared when it turned out that they'd won.
No, I mean, I guess, but honestly, dude, at that point, I think I would have too much pride as a person to accept that. Like, I lost, and then you're gonna like give me the win because he was excited that he won. Genuinely, I'd be like, I can't, bro. I'd be like, just give it back to him, bro. Like, I would feel insulted.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a shitty thing that Pokemon have done. Unfortunately, the other two pieces of news are also shitty things that have happened in gaming. But you had another one, right?
Mine also deals with Pokemon,
Oh, great.
but it's actually in favor of Pokemon.
Oh.
So, Pokemon Champions just came out, and the internet has been kind of lighting it up, in a bad way.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I was going to say
They've been
I've not
kind
heard
of
good
lighting it
things.
up in a bad way. And I think it's kind of unfair.
Okay.
Now I'm going to make this clear. I'm not a Pokemon apologist at all. I have
No, we've ragged on
100%.
Pokemon
I have
loads of times already.
100%. Like, you know, you got if you've seen the episodes, you'll know my stance on it. The thing is, it's a case by case basis. I'll criticize them when they think
We're
they deserve
barely
it.
at 10. We're barely at 10
Right.
episodes of this podcast, and we've ragged on it at least 6
Yeah,
times.
dude. So it's like it's a case by case basis. When they do something well, I'm going to praise them. When they do something poorly, I'm going to criticize them. It's how it should be. End of story. I mean, so Pokemon Champions dropped, and people are mad for various reasons. They're citing bad graphics, bugs, which they did already release a patch for, by the way. And they are citing like lack of content. So here's my thing. Like, there's other things that they're upset about, but like, keep in mind that this is also a game that's supposed to be a mobile game.
Well, it's both.
Yes.
But can I just say before
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
on, like the only thing I have in my head is that meme where they're all getting hung, and the guy turns around to the crying guy, goes, "First time."
Right. So
Like, you've met Pokemon before, right?
yep. So here's my thing. Like, it is a console game, yes, but it's supposed to also be packaged in a way where like a mobile platform can handle it, and not everybody has a flagship cell phone. You know what I mean? So having a game that can run on things that aren't flagship phones, as well as like something like the Switch 2, is important. It's got to be optimized at least to some extent. So
Of course.
I don't even think the graphics are that bad. They're like low key, like
not.
Sword and Shield esque. You know what I mean? Like, they're not awful.
The graphics aren't bad. But they're asterisks. They're not bad for a Pokemon game. Right. You laughed, but am I wrong?
It's not wrong.
No, they're not bad for a Pokemon game, right?
Yeah.
So you're not going to get ultra hyper realistic looking Pokemon. You're going to get the generic Pokemon look.
Yeah.
The things that I've heard that are negatives are there apparently was a bug where Pokemon being brought in from home were disappearing.
Yes. Yes, that was the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once
so
again,
shiny
first
Pokemon will
time.
go missing.
You know what I mean? Like,
First time.
we've had stuff like this before where people have gotten.
I'm just going to say there's still no home support for Fire Red Leaf Green yet. First time. The only complaint that I've seen that I'm like, I agree, is the fact that they've released it without all the different things that should be available being available. So like the battle items and the battle formats.
I agree with half of that. The battle formats I agree with. I actually think items is one thing that I actually love the fact that they didn't do, because you can't just hop in and like just
They can
play.
change the meta.
Right.
They can keep changing the meta.
So they're shifting the meta, and it's a
yeah.
content feed, right? So over time, more and more content can come out to keep the game exciting and fresh. Because if everything comes out at once, all Pokemon, all items, whatever, the game is going to get stale so
It's
quick.
already getting kind of stale, apparently, because people are complaining about there's already a meta.
Of any competitive game is going to have a meta, bro. And when you have people that are on it 24/7 discussing it and playing it and whatever, they're going to come up with a meta. Guess what? Just play anti-meta if you don't like the meta.
It's the same with all games. Smash Bros has characters that nobody touches, right?
Yep.
I'm sure Mortal Kombat has characters nobody touches. You know, like, because they're not the meta, or they're just not good enough to be up against the meta.
Yeah.
Right. That I'm not too bothered about.
Yep.
I think the thing that I'm disappointed in, which is typical, like, oh, Pokemon kind of thing, which is they had a phenomenal idea, bad execution. Like, it's the typical Pokemon thing. Great idea, terrible execution.
Now, have you played it yet?
I've not played it, but I've seen enough of it.
Okay, I just want to say, because I honestly, I've played it quite a bit. I went from like lowest Pokeball rank to like, I think I'm at like Ultra Ball rank now. And genuinely, I've had a really good time. It's been a fun experience.
It's meant to just be a replacement for the battling, so they don't have to have the battling locked to the newest generation.
Right.
That's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
It's a great idea because they get to have their competitions and everything through that, right? Like, I don't. People are there going like, "Oh, you don't have all the gimmicks and you don't have all the things." I kind of wanted there to be no gimmicks
Yeah.
from the beginning, and then they have like, "Oh, here's the Mega League where you have
Hmm.
Mega Evolution, and then here's the Dynamax League, and here's
Hmm.
the Alolan League or whatever." Do it like that. That would have been far more interesting. The only thing that I'm genuinely like, really, is the battle styles. There's
Yeah.
no 6v6s.
No, it's 3v3, which is like, but that to me is like a very throwback Pokemon Stadium sort of thing. You have six
Yeah,
Pokemon, you see your opponent's team, you pick three, they pick three, and then you go. And
yeah,
I have no problem with that.
yeah. One complaint I have heard that I'm kind of like, ooh, I kind of see what your point
Yeah.
is someone said that they're, again, I don't know if they're right. It's just, this is just stuff
Yeah,
I've
no,
seen
you're
online.
good. You're good.
They said that there are less Pokemon available in the base game than there are in Stadium 2.
Keep in mind, Stadium 2 was all of Gen 1 and all of Gen 2.
And it
Now,
was a complete game from the get-go.
right, it was a complete game from the
Right.
get-go. And we're in an
This,
era, unfortunately, where
yeah.
games are not released as complete games because they need updates and whatever. So I get the complaint. I do.
Yeah.
I really do, but at the same time, like, not to defend them, but once again, we need to have a content feed to keep the game alive. And so it needs to
Right.
stay exciting. They're going to do it in seasons, most likely. There's a battle pass, whatever. I get it. We all hate battle passes, whatever. But at the end of the day, a content feed, they need maintenance. They're going to have to put money into it to keep developing, to keep people paid, etc. And I just understand that, like, upon launch, it's not going to be the best iteration of itself.
No, it's not.
Next season, it's going to improve. Season after that, it's going to improve. And not all the decisions made, people are going to enjoy. But you can't please everyone, especially Pokemon fans.
So I do, yeah, no, I agree. I do love that every single thing we've talked about is just, I'm sat here going, good, because it's leading so nicely into my hot
Oh,
take.
no!
It's leading so nicely into my hot take. Like every single piece of news, I'm there like, yes, good, good. Feed my hot take. Feed it, feed it.
All I'm saying is, once again, games they're supposed to be fun. Just have fun. Just have fun. Stop looking for things to criticize. Like, just enjoy something for what it is. And it's okay
Yeah.
if they do something wrong, like actually wrong. But when they haven't necessarily done something wrong and you're just looking for a thing to complain about, even though
Yeah.
it's something that they can add or fix or change, and there's going to be a life cycle to the game where there are updates and additional content coming. Instead of being
Yeah.
like, you messed up for not doing this, be like, hey, I would just like to see this in a future update.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Right. Well, moving steadily on.
Yeah. Yeah.
My next piece of news is a thing that I want to just use as like a little example as to why we both have the stance that we have about this topic.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it for a long time because we've already talked about it a couple of times in
Okay.
previous episodes. But for context, for those who haven't listened or watched our previous ones, we both feel that AI has no place.
Oh, no. All right. Here we
gaming,
go. Here we
right?
go.
We feel it has no place in the art side of gaming, or television, or movies, or anything that is art.
Yes.
Right? AI has its uses.
Yeah.
It can have its uses in gaming, but it can't have its uses with replacing the people who make those games possible.
Yeah, not all AI is bad, but generative AI is definitely, generally not something that we're cool with.
Generative AI is bad. This one is one where I'm there going like, this is bad, and it's making me think of like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2,
Uh-huh.
which is a very popular indie game. It was nominated for so many awards.
Uh-huh.
I know so many people who absolutely love this game. So let me just make a person called Max. I don't want to even attempt their surname because I'm going to butcher it.
Okay, that's fine. So, Max.
Who has posted on the official subreddit, and the post has been verified as authentic by the moderators and everything. Has shared that Warhorse Studios, who are the Czech-based company that make Kingdom Come Deliverance, have fired him essentially.
Ooh,
after
okay.
4 years of working with them, as the Czech to English translator.
Oh, no.
he's been fired or removed or let go or part of an outplacement, to quote Cusco, right? Because, to quote, I was invited to a meeting and promptly told, in an effort to make the company more effective and save finances, as of next month, my position at the company would become obsolete in favor of using AI for all translations going forwards. And when the company Warhorse Studios were asked for a comment, they gave a very nothing comment, saying that they don't that they say they've always been a talent-driven studio. They deeply value the people who shape their work. Out of respect for the privacy and dignity of both current and former colleagues, they will not discuss individual situations publicly. Which sounds a lot like, yeah, but we're not going to admit it.
Yeah. Look, obviously, we don't have all of the story. We only have one side of it. And Warhorses, they've given a very diplomatic response, and it doesn't look good in favor of them. Like, let's just be honest.
I think that the inference you can take from it is, well, if it was a lie, it would be slander/libel, and you would deny it, right? And you'd potentially seek legal action over him for defamation.
Yeah.
But you haven't.
Yeah.
So,
I don't love that. I don't love that at all.
Yeah. So 4 years of hard work and loyalty to the company, to be basically told, we're going to save some money and use AI going forwards for translations.
So
if
that.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 3, the English version of the game, has some weird language in it that doesn't quite fit and is grammatically incorrect, you know why. Basically.
I feel like there's going to be a big boycott for that game now.
It's pretty new. It's pretty new. That was only about 10 days ago that came out. It's kind of flown under the radar, honestly.
That's actually pretty wild. Usually those sort of things kind of blow up. And people make kind of like a big stink about it, as they should.
Yeah. Obviously, we don't have all the information. If it is true, then I don't like that.
No, if it's true, dude, like that's actually awful. But if there is more to the story than we're missing, then we can only. I hate to say it, we don't need to give an opinion on everything, but we can only give an opinion based off of the information that we have. And as of right now, I don't like how this looks.
Yeah,
it looks really bad.
Yeah, so I mean that's gotten some people annoyed, people who know about it annoyed. So I thought, hey, this doesn't seem to be getting a lot of traction, so I'll make a point of pointing it out.
No, I mean, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, my last thing is something that actually is, we've just had a thing where like I don't like the devs for doing that.
Yeah.
This last thing's a flip. I actually don't like the consumers for what they've done.
Ooh.
Right. So, Landfall Games, remember them?
Landfall, yes.
Landfall Games are a development company who have put out many friend slop games.
Yeah.
We've played quite a few of them. They've put out Peak, Content Warning, Haste, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, Stick Fight the Game, Cluster Truck.
Yep.
The list goes on. Very, very successful company. They've gotten into a little bit of hot water.
Really?
Because not a specific group, shall we say, of people have come out and said that they are annoyed at the fact that they're not releasing updates for their games and stuff, right?
Okay.
Or not releasing updates fast enough or stuff like that. To which...
how big is the company?
Not very. I don't know exactly how many of them there are. Yeah. It's a small studio. They literally have it in their bio that they're a small studio.
Right.
They've been making games for over 10 years. But I don't think they specifically mention how many staff they have.
Right. Oh, here we go. Landfall is a small Stockholm-based indie studio, typically consisting around 10 or 11 core team members.
Right, so they outsource, right?
Yeah.
So like they didn't make Peak alone. They worked with another company,
right?
Called Aggro Crab.
Love that name.
But it's a great name.
I love that name.
but yeah, basically they've had a kind of a wave of people complaining that they don't update their games enough, right? To which they've tweeted. Is it still tweeted if it's not called Twitter anymore?
Yeah, we're
Whatever.
gonna say that. Yeah, tweeted. They
They've
tweeted
they've
it.
they've exed. They've exed.
Ew.
Ew. Verbatim. Peak has had so many updates. Neither us or Aggro Crab are live service studios. Any update is a bonus, not a right.
Yeah, yo, I actually kind of love them for that, dude.
Right. It's caused quite the discussion online and everything.
Okay.
But absolutely, hell yeah, yeah. Stand up for yourself.
Yeah,
because
I
they're not
absolutely
live service.
love that. I love
They're
that.
not
Dude.
live service at all, and I love them for that.
Yeah.
Um,
Like don't
it's
don't bend a knee to these
no,
people. Like definitely stand your ground.
no.
I love that because they're right. They're absolutely
They've
right.
made, yeah, they've made several posts across social media on like TikTok and everywhere,
Yeah.
basically saying, making videos and posts and everything saying, look, we're a small indie dev
Yeah.
who works with other small indie devs.
Yep.
We make a game is finished, we're happy with game, we patch any bugs, we move on,
Yeah.
right?
Why not?
That's how we operate. We are not live service. And absolute credit to them for that. It's fantastic. And that leads me to my hot take, which you beautiful man, have been absolutely feeding throughout this whole thing
Let's
without
go.
even meaning to.
Let's go.
My hot take that I want to discuss with you
Okay.
is live service games are ruining gaming.
Ooh. Ooh.
Because, let me make my
Yeah.
argument.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Live service games have their place.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like every type of gaming has its
Agree.
place.
Agree.
The problem we have is we've had an emergence of content creators and specifically streamers,
Yeah.
right? Who, at this point, most of the large streamers are streaming like 12 to 15 hours a day every day,
Yeah.
right? They're obscene amounts of time that they're streaming, and they need content in order to do that,
Yeah.
right? And so live service games kind of just came in as this glorious thing that they could do, right? Because live service games are never-ending games that just keep getting updated, right? You think Fortnite, Apex, what's it called? The extraction game that just came out that didn't win anything.
Helldivers?
Oh, won one thing. No, Helldivers is one though. The one the people was like were like it should have gotten more nominations at the Game Awards and stuff. So many people have moved over to it. It's going to bug me. I'll remember at some point.
Yeah.
But all these live service games have basically come in as like, here's your infinite supply of content.
Yeah.
And I think as a result of that, and because so many people are now consuming their gaming entertainment through live service games, essentially, it's warped a large percentage of gamers' minds into thinking that live service is the standard, not the exception.
I understand the perspective. I do. I genuinely understand the perspective, and I can agree with a portion of that for sure.
Okay.
I actually think that yes, I think live service games are not necessarily. I think they're kind of like a double-edged sword because yeah, they're great for people who genuinely love and enjoy that game and just want to keep experiencing new things. Because we've all been in a situation where we're like, I've played this game a million times. There's like nothing else I can do, but I want to keep playing it. Or something like, I wish I could experience this game for the first time again, right?
Yeah, and providing you don't buy the battle passes, it's great for people on a budget.
Yeah,
right? I accept that. I accept that because it's unlimited, free with little bunny ears, free gaming, right?
Yeah.
The way that they make their money is microtransactions, battle passes, all that kind of thing, right? So it's not free, but yeah.
So I can definitely see like some positives to it. At the same time, I totally agree that they've kind of come along and because of their accessibility started to feel like the standard, or like you said, more of like the rule and not the exception.
Yeah.
I also think another thing that has harmed gaming is releasing games too early, because with the updates that consumers can demand from them, it starts to feel like the standard that we as the consumer can just say, we don't like this, you need to fix it, and it gives so much power to the gamer or the
Yeah.
community. And a lot of developers kind of cower behind that because they're like, well, they spent their money on this. We have to make them happy.
Right.
Then there's investors that
Right.
need to make money and all this other stuff. Like gaming has
Yeah.
become a very messy, like medium right now.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I'm not saying that I want the pendulum to swing hard back to the other end, where it was like in the 80s and the 90s, where like a game releases and it's done.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want that, because there were so many games that released as buggy messes.
Oh yeah,
Right.
dude. There were landfills full of
Yeah.
ET and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
there were some
There's
bad
games that
games.
were like impossibly hard and it never got patched because that's
Yep.
not a thing, right? Um, but I do think that live service games have created a false thought process in people's heads that if we complain enough, they'll just keep updating. And
Yeah.
they'll keep patching it and they'll keep doing that. Whereas it's kind of had a negative effect on so many different things, like Mortal Kombat, for example, like
Yeah.
I'm talking about, where people play it and then because it's not getting infinite updates, they drop it because they're like, well, I don't want to play the same game over and over. Whereas
Yep.
they're not necessarily picking up games that they're going to love because they're like, oh, why would I pay, I don't know, $30, $40, $50, up to $70 for a game that's only going to give me 20 hours or 30 hours or
Yeah.
50 hours when I can play a game that gives me infinite hours. You
Yeah.
know? And I get it.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. Yep. I think
But at the
also
same time, yeah.
I think also streamers have been a double-edged sword for gaming. I mean,
Yes,
they have
yeah.
shown a light on indie games. They have made games come back from the dead. I think it's what, like,
Yeah.
Jinxie or whatever, like brought back Rainbow Six for Siege from the brink of death. Like we've seen,
Yep.
like time and time again, games get the respect or love or resurgence that they deserve because of
Yep.
something like this. But at the same time, we've also seen a lot of games not basically like dead on arrival because people have trashed it, and then other people were like, yeah, that opinion, love that, not gonna play this game now because I take everything you say as golden or whatever. So
Yeah. So there's definitely Arc Raiders. That's what I was thinking of.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
Arc
okay.
Raiders was, yeah. You know, streamers definitely have a benefit. Content creators in general
Of course.
have a benefit, right? Like you said with the indie devs and everything. And like I said, with Jinxie kind of breathing new life into Rainbow Six,
Yeah.
the Burnt Peanut has also helped. It's not just him, but
Yeah.
has helped breathe new life into Rust,
Yeah.
right? So that's great. It's fantastic when it happens. But those are the oddities when it comes to like the large, the large creators.
Dude, being able
right?
to remind people that they love something is a great thing.
Yeah.
Being able to be
Oh,
like,
for
you know what, dude, I love that game. I should pick that back up again or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you just need a break. I think also people forget that, like, you don't have to just grind out this one game infinitely, and then like, okay, I'm done with it because it's not getting updates anymore or whatever. Like, it's okay to come back to things. Unfortunately, because all games for the most part are connected to some sort of network, and a lot of it are multiplayer games die out because you don't have a player
Yeah.
base or whatever anymore.
Exactly, and it sucks as well for games like myself. I live for stories.
Yeah.
I want the stories, right? I'm here for the campaign, for the playthrough, for the well written story and all that kind of thing. Give me a well written story that's only like 10 hours over a 100-hour game that's just open world nothingness any day, right? It sucks for that because so many games that used to be that are now swapping over, and it does suck.
Yeah.
It does suck.
I mean,
But
we went through an
that's
era.
just-
We went through an era where everything became a battle royale. You know what I mean? Like, and
Well, we had zombies first.
yeah, like everything was like a battle royale, or everything had zombies or whatever. And it's like this, it's like this trend hopping sort of thing for game. Which, don't get me wrong, has been a thing forever. Like, I mean, when arcade games were a thing, there was so many little like pixel shooter like sort of things, or so many fighting games or whatever. Like, genres exist for a reason. But at the same time, I feel like we kind of have just hit a weird staleness in it because it's like everything is already super expensive, or you have to, like you said with the live service, keep dumping money into this game.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I've had my fair share of these kinds of games. I remember I'd consider Overwatch a live service game.
Yeah.
I remember when I was like really into OG Overwatch, the original Overwatch, first couple
Yeah.
of years of it being out. I pumped so much money into loot crates, man. Like it
We've all
happened so
been
many.
there in some sort of game,
We've all
dude.
been
We've
there.
all done it.
We've all been there.
Yep.
And nothing's more egregious than like the mobile games, right?
Yeah.
Um,
The like
but
pay money
I
so you can have more hearts to keep playing type thing, dude. You don't want to
right,
wait
but
8 hours, dude? You don't want to eight hours to keep playing?
dude, right? You could build this now if you just spent £2.99.
Yeah, dude. Come on, bro.
Right. Um, I don't know. I kind of feel like I want it to sort of switch back to
I do
being
too.
not necessarily single player, but like you get the game and it could be a single player game that has multiplayer as well, like
Yeah.
the old Call of Duties,
Yeah.
or something like that. I feel like people who make the argument that, oh, well, I'm not paying $70 for a game that'll only be 30 hours, don't really have a leg to stand on when I'd say the majority of them spend a lot of money on these live service games.
Well, also, it like you said, and I think you made a good point. I feel like it used to be single player games with multiplayer content, and now I feel like they're making multiplayer games with single player content.
I hold true that Black Ops 7 is one of the worst campaigns of any game I've ever played. In fact, it might be the worst.
That's
It
fair.
is horrendous. If you were unlucky enough to see me play through that campaign, I apologize.
intentionally avoided it, dude. I was like, this is gonna be ass, bro.
I streamed it. It was horrendous. I have a thing on my own personal YouTube channel where, like, because I review games, I have it where members can watch the playthroughs. It's just like see how I got to that
Yeah.
conclusion, right? If you've spent money on a membership for me on my channel and then you've purposefully gone to watch Black Ops 7, I kind of want to offer you a refund,
Yeah.
right? Because you've wasted several hours of your life watching that, right? It's so bad. And it's because Call of Duty used to be all about the campaign, and now they don't care.
Yeah,
They
it
don't
used to be a big deal. Like I remember people talking about Call of
Yeah.
Duty campaigns in like a pretty positive way, and now
Oh, the
all
original
I
Modern
ever hear
Warfare,
is negativity about their campaigns now. But
The original
honestly,
Modern Warfare is iconic.
all I hear is negativity about their multiplayer too now. So
Yeah, but yeah, that is my hot take. I'd love to know what people listening or watching think. That's kind of the reason why I brought it up. I want to
Yeah.
know your takes on live service games.
no, I agree. I
Um,
agree.
But with that, let's continue our extended episode with a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun.
Oh gosh,
Let's have a little bit of fun.
I always get
So I've got
nervous when
two-
we're about to have fun.
Well, you've been very busy recently, so I've got to organise all the fun for a couple of episodes, and I love seeing your ass clench just then like that, like just when you're there going like, oh god, what's he doing now?
Oh god.
So I've got two games for us for the back half of this. The first one I think is going to be fun.
Okay.
So I'm going to play a little game with you. Jigsaw, do you want to play a game? We are going. So, video games aren't for everybody, which goes as far as the government. Sometimes the government doesn't like video games.
Holy, what is happening right now?
Right? Sometimes the government doesn't like video games, and so they ban them.
Oh, okay, okay, got you.
Right?
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, so they ban them. So I have. I will admit this isn't me. I didn't do this. I grabbed this from What Culture.
Okay.
What Culture have done 10 different video games that were banned in one or several countries
Okay.
for a unusual reason, or maybe a reason that you don't instantly leap to.
Okay.
And I thought it'd be quite fun if we had it where I will tell you the game,
Okay.
and I want you to try and guess one of the countries that it was banned in, because sometimes it's just one country,
Oh
sometimes
god.
it's multiple.
Okay.
I want you to try and guess the country it was banned in, and I will give you 2 points for that.
Okay.
And then I want you to try and guess why it was banned. And I'll give you 1 point if you can get that right.
Oh god. All right. All right. Let's go.
We'll see how many points you can get.
Oh god. I'm gonna be so low on this, but let's go.
Okay. And of course, people listening and watching can play along as well. Tell us how many points you got.
Yep.
Tell us how many points you got. So, the first game is, I think, maybe the most modern out of all of them. The first game is Pokemon Go. Now,
Pokemon
Pokemon
Go?
Go has been banned in multiple countries, but there is one specific country on this list. So, I mean, you could guess a country that I also know. So I'll give you a bonus point if you can guess the country that I know of.
Okay.
But one country banned Pokemon Go for a specific reason.
Okay, so it's been banned in multiple countries, but there's one that banned
But
it for a
this
very
is
specific reason.
one country for one specific reason.
Okay.
So
Oh.
Pokemon Go. You can do the reason and then the country, or the country then the reason. Doesn't matter.
Um. Okay. Can we do North Korea?
Inevitably, it was banned there.
Okay.
But no, not North Korea.
Okay.
I'll give you another. I'll give you a couple guesses. Give me
Okay.
a couple guesses.
Russia?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
I'll give you one more guess.
Oh God.
You're actually in the right side of the planet with your two guesses.
China?
So I'll give you the bonus point for that because when I lived in China, I couldn't play Pokemon Go because it was banned in China.
Okay, so it is
But
so it is banned in one of these places that I've named at least.
it was banned in China, and I know the reason why it was banned in China.
Okay.
But the article is Malaysia.
Malaysia?
Malaysia.
Okay. No,
so
reason why. Hold on. Reason why.
I'll tell you the reason why it was banned in China.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It was banned in China because they didn't like the augmented reality, and they thought that it was being used to spy on them.
Dang it, dude! I was gonna use spying as a reason why Malaysia didn't want it.
Ironically, China were right. Because Pokemon Go Niantic have since said that that's exactly what they were doing. They were using it to geomap the world.
Yeah.
And they sold that data onto other companies. But that is not why Malaysia banned it.
See
Why
that?
did Malaysia ban it?
My guess was gonna be something along the lines of like the camera section or whatever, and it like giving some sort of feed. So let's go with, ooh, I was microtransactions. I know some.
Kind of
I know
close.
some countries are really like not for that, like gambling essentially because of like loot boxes or whatever.
You've said the key word there, so
Yeah.
I'll give you the point. So the senior religious official
Oh.
at the time
Wow.
said that Pokemon Go and all the Pokemon characters should be avoided as it can bring harm, specifically stating that the game promoted a search for power and deities with certain powers which could lead to gambling.
So yeah, that's crazy, honestly. But I get it in a weird way, like from a religious standpoint, I guess. But like that, like leading to gambling is crazy.
Right.
I've never like
Right.
played Pokemon and been like, dang, dude, I really want to go play blackjack in a casino right now.
And of all the games to lead to gambling,
Right.
there's so many other games. But okay, you did quite well. You got a bonus one. There
Yeah.
are no more bonus ones for these because I don't know any other.
That's
countries that
fine.
ban them.
That's fine.
So there is one country for this next one.
Okay.
It is Tropico 5.
Tropico.
So Tropico 4 is one of my favorite city builder games. So that's interesting.
Okay, hold on.
Tropico 5.
I'm not going to look up
if
the
you don't-
answer, but I want to look up what Tropico 5 is.
I can tell you.
Okay,
I can
cool,
tell you.
cool.
I'm a
Thank
big
you,
fan
thank
of
you,
Tropico. So Tropico is where you play as El Presidente, which is a character that you've created yourself, where you have an unnamed or not real, as it were, Caribbean island that you are the president of.
Okay.
And you sort of like build a city there that you can build it in whatever way you want. You can be a corrupt leader, you can be a good leader, you can be whatever. You can be a dictator, you can be whatever you want.
Okay.
So, why was Tropico 5 banned and where was it banned? Hint, it was not the Caribbean.
Yeah, I was. It crossed my mind as soon as you said it, and I was like, it's obviously not going to be there.
No.
So the game is like a
At
city
least not as far as I'm
builder.
aware.
It's a city builder.
It's a city builder where you play a potentially corrupt leader, but you don't have to be corrupt. You can be capitalist, communist, you can be a dictator, you can be whatever you want.
See, that leads me to want to believe it is like a country that is like pretty, I guess, like strong in like dictatorship or something like that. But I could be entirely wrong.
So you're right to think it's government based.
It is government based. Okay. I guess they would all kind of to an extent have to be government based because it's a ban.
Well, it's because of what what it
Right.
sort of implies about governments.
Um, Germany.
No, but I can see why.
Yeah, I just think that
No,
like they've had kind of a bit of a troubled past with like dictatorship and things of that
fascism.
nature.
Yes.
Yeah, so
No, I'll give you two more guesses.
okay. Oh man. I think other countries that have had this sort of thing, I would say once again Russia.
Not
And
Russia. It may be banned there, but it's not the one on the
right, not
list.
the one on the list, right? Dude,
I will narrow it down for you. It's somewhere in Asia.
we're going with Korea again, dude. North Korea.
As far as I'm aware, North Korea has no video games.
That's fair.
Well, they probably have North Korean video games.
Yeah, you're right.
But right. But no, it's not North Korea. It's Thailand.
Really?
Yes, and I actually I knew about this, but I didn't know that Tropico was banned because of this. What's the reason?
Oh, is it because of how it represents governments and things of that nature? Like specifically, like the choice to, like, basically run your country in a different way with that like that country is run.
Close. I'll give you the point because I don't think you're going to get specific enough.
Right.
So the quote was, the storyline has developed further and there might be some part of it that's not appropriate for the current situation in Thailand.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
at
It's like
the
a social
time-
climate sort of thing.
At the time that Tropico 5 was due to release,
Yeah.
Thailand's leadership had been seized by a military coup,
Oh.
and they didn't think it would potentially paint them in a good light as the game touches
Yeah.
on those kinds of things.
I was gonna say it probably feels like it was more like a commentary on the government
On
and
those kinds of things.
yeah like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
people criticizing them through their style of gameplay or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one.
Yeah.
Some of these will be obvious, by the way. Some of these will be obvious.
Okay.
So the next one is Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow,
Splinter Cell.
which I've never heard of it.
I've never heard
Never
of
heard of it.
Pandora Tomorrow.
I've heard of Splinter Cell, but not Pandora
All right.
Tomorrow. I can
Wait.
give you a clue.
I'm
if you
looking up
want.
the cover art to see if I remember it, and I actually do remember this cover art specifically. Not looking up answers,
Okay.
just the cover art. Because I've seen like a lot of Splinter Cell games, obviously, a lot of Tom Clancy games in general, but
Yep.
I've only played one Splinter Cell game actually. I think it was Splinter Cell.
Yeah, I've only played one.
I think it was Conviction that I played.
I may have only played the original.
Yeah.
Not sure.
So anyway, who hates Tom Clancy?
Splinter Cell, for those who don't know, because Splinter Cell hasn't been around for a while. It is coming back, but it hasn't been around for a while. You basically play as essentially a spy, where you go undercover into a company, a country, somewhere like that, and you carry out missions. Think like Hitman, but more stealth. Same people, isn't it? Is it the same people? No, maybe. It's stealth-based espionage, basically.
So that honestly, I don't remember what year it came out in. So, but I remember like those games were pretty big in like the early to mid 2000s. So it honestly makes me want to think potentially somewhere in the Middle East with like what was happening like with the U.S. at the time, and them. So it honestly almost makes me want to say something like Iraq.
I can see the thought. I can see
Yeah.
the logic, and you're right with your logic, but wrong with your location. So for your next two guesses, I'll tell you it's Asia again.
Okay, it's Asia again.
Asia do not like video games, it seems.
Apparently
As a general
not, dude.
continental
Which is
rule.
crazy because so many come out of Japan.
There are plenty of like European ones in this list and stuff. Don't worry. There's like European and Americas and stuff. It just happens that most of these are Asia at the moment.
Yeah. Saudi Arabia?
No, no, no.
Because I know,
Think
honestly, I know they're
more to the
actually
east.
pretty big into like video games. Actually,
Think more to the east.
got you. Man. The only thing like else I can think is like, and geographically, I'm not entirely sure where this lays, but like India.
Oh, you were getting close. Not incredibly
Yeah.
close, but it's Indonesia.
Oh, that's what's. Sorry, Ricky. Sorry, my business partner and bandmate and like bestest is like fuck. He's from Well, his family's from Indonesia, and stuff like that.
Well,
So sorry, you guys
you've
didn't
let
get
them
to
all
play
down.
Splinter Cell, dude.
Yeah, it was banned in Indonesia
Yeah.
for a very specific reason. It's so specific, it could only be Indonesia that banned it for this reason.
Does it have to do well, I don't know where Pandora Tomorrow is set. So, I mean, I'm just going to say that. But does it have to do with being
Yeah.
set in Indonesia?
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. So they banned it because they called it a personal attack
Yeah.
because it was set in Indonesia with a fictional anti-separatist terrorist group. But the Indonesian Prime Minister at the time had only just taken office like that year and saw it as a personal attack on himself and banned the game.
Got it. That's
So
pretty wild,
yeah,
dude. That's pretty wild.
that's not the first time I've heard of games being banned in the country that they're set in.
Yeah. Well, I know
So
that there's
I had a feeling you'd get this one.
yeah.
Maybe not the country.
Not
but
the
the
country,
reason.
but the reason, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. The next one, I'm gonna help you with this. I'm gonna say it's yet again it's Asia, right? It's Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Minecraft. It's no longer banned in this country, but it was banned in this country. What country and what reason? I actually like this reason. I think this is a valid reason.
That's kind of, dude, I can think of almost no reason why Minecraft should be banned at first. The only reason I can think of, honestly, of why is maybe due to like children being able to play with other people and like having the open like communication and stuff.
You are more than close enough for me to give you the point.
Okay.
So the reason is because of children.
Okay.
I will explain the reason once you guess the country.
Okay. China. Like I know that they
Oh.
worry about like spying and things of that nature, so
They worry about spying, but it's about children, so no.
well, I just didn't know if it would be like, children talking and or whatever.
No.
Let's see. Jeez.
So a country that cares a lot about its youth
I was gonna say
and
Japan.
gaming. You're still in the right area, but you haven't found the right country. You were right. You're in the right area with China and Japan geographically.
Oh God, I'm so bad at geography. I'm gonna have to like look at a map, dude. Just to see what else is in that area.
It's not North Korea, I can tell you that.
Yeah,
much.
well, they just don't like games, I guess.
They just
dude.
don't like games. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, Japan, is it the Philippines?
No.
Because I mean, that's the
It
really
is
like
South Korea.
really South Korea.
South Korea, because they have or had a law called the Cinderella Law,
Interesting.
also
Okay.
known as the Shutdown Law. Basically, they made it illegal for minors, people under the age of 18, to play games online between midnight and 6 a.m.
Actually, now that
was-
makes sense, bro. That makes sense.
It's a great law. It's
Yeah.
a great law. It was designed to keep the youth focused on education and work and outdoor stuff.
No,
and
I
all
like
kind
that
of thing.
actually.
The problem is that originally Minecraft needed an Xbox Live account in order to play it, and you can only get that if you're 18. And so it was temporarily banned. Banned. Minecraft eventually, Microsoft eventually fixed it so that you didn't need an Xbox Live account to play
Yeah.
it. But temporarily, it was banned because children literally couldn't play it because they needed a Microsoft Live account and you have to be 18 for that.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah. That's the first reason why I've been like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Oh, all right, it's Asia again. Jesus Christ.
Why is
This
everything
one-
banned in Asia?
But you know what? This one, I was there going like, did they do this? Did the dev team do this on purpose?
Yeah.
Like it's the first time where I'm like, oh my god, are the devs racist?
Oh no! Here we go.
Right. So Fallout 3.
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3. Interestingly, not 1 and 2. 3 was the one that got banned. Um, so what's the country and what's the reason?
Fallout.
If you can guess the country, I think you can deduce the reason.
Fallout 3, is that the one with yeah, okay, the cover is the one with the like the robot looking dude or whatever.
Yeah, it's the one set in, I believe, Boss. Is it Boston? Or was that 4? It's the one where you have to like cleanse the river.
Well, Fallout 4 I think is like what isn't it like West Virginia or whatever? Or is that I think it may be 76.
West Virginia is 76.
Yeah, it's 76. I didn't play Fallout 3, so this is going to be interesting. But
Think so. It's not
Asia
specifically
again.
Fallout 3. This is something that is in all of the Bethesda games. I don't know if it's in Fallout 1 and 2 because I've not played them, but it's something that's in all Fallout games forwards from 3.
Oh, wow.
So
like the reason why it's banned like is a certain mechanic or okay, got you.
It's something about the game or in the game is the reason why, and it's still there now.
Oh, it's
So I don't know
still
if maybe
there?
it's still there. I don't know if Fallout 4 and 76 are also banned. But yeah.
The fact that you've like claimed like racism too is a
It's
little weird. Is it a lack of being able like to have a certain type of representation?
no.
Oh, that's so weird.
I know.
Oh no. I genuinely am not sure unless it's like killing a very like specific type of group. But that's the only thing I can think of is or painting a specific type of people in a certain way. Like they're all within like a certain type like only these types of characters are within these type of factions or something.
I see. I'm glad you clarified because I was like, oh, he's kind of in the right area, but
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
not because of that.
Got you.
Not because of that.
Yeah, I can say I really
I would
don't know, but
take a stab at the country, and if you
yeah.
can get it, I think you can figure it out.
Okay. And you said it's Asia again.
Hmm.
Well, I know like I was gonna say like popular at the time, like when Fallout 3 is obviously places like Japan or Korea, are two pretty popular places. But if it's not those two,
No.
oh man, because I feel like Fallout does seem to hone in on like really specific. Like obviously I've only played like Fallout 4, and I've played a little bit
Hmm.
of New Vegas. Um,
I would imagine you've played enough Fallout to have seen this, but you would
I
never think
probably
of it.
like wouldn't even like
You would
it's probably not
never
even on
think
my
of it.
radar, you know.
No. I can tell you the
Interesting.
country if you want to see if you can figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, I've already given
So the
two
country is
guesses.
India.
India.
India. Think about something that's in
I
the
was gonna
game that
say, hold on.
might
Is it
annoy
due
you.
to accents, like
No.
voice acting? Okay,
No.
I didn't know if it was like a lack of like having people from India do like proper accents or
No.
anything.
It's something in the game. It's something in the game. Like that you can physically see. And it's in all Fallout games.
I really
From
I
3
have
onwards.
no idea.
So there is an animal in the game called Brahmin, which are
Oh,
which are mutated cows, which are
yeah.
cows that have 2 heads.
Yup,
Right?
and that's a sacred animal, right?
It's a sacred animal to parts of India, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is part of the reason. So it's cultural insensitivity. Now you might be there going like, why would you say are they racist for that? Because it's just an animal, right? At the end of the day, they're not necessarily attacking India for that. Well, to quote the article, either a twisted joke or a very unfortunate coincidence, Brahman, the name of the animal, happens to be the name for a certain caste in Hindu society, a kind of priest.
Oh no.
It's a kind of priest in a certain caste system
All
in
right.
Hindu society.
Okay.
So
I get it. I get why they'd be
the
upset.
animal being there, but
Yeah.
the fact that they've named it after like
Whether
same as something
purposefully
from
or,
their
or
society.
not, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a oof kind of thing.
Well, I know
So
that
yeah,
like I know that there's a like a thing where like there are Brahmin, which are types of bulls in America.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily because of that. It's just a very unfortunate
Unfortunate,
coincidence.
right? Dude.
If we're being nice, it's a very unfortunate
Yeah.
coincidence. Okay, you're halfway.
Okay.
You're doing okay.
Yeah. Doing all right.
So we are not in Asia anymore.
Okay.
We're not
Thank
in Asia
gosh.
anymore. So, and it's something that you might know because it's a near and dear franchise to you. Resident Evil 2.
Oh, okay.
Resident Evil 2 was banned, and I think if you're going to get any of the reasons, it's this one.
Resident Evil was banned.
Resident Evil 2 was banned in a
I'm actually
country.
not sure where it was banned. Like honestly, my only thoughts would happen to be probably for something like gore or things of that nature because
Yeah.
it's pretty yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, the country that banned it, they had recently brought in a thing to try and limit the amount of gore and violence in games in order to protect children again.
Got you.
And so even if it's an 18 rated game, you can't have explicit images on the case.
Got
right?
you.
And they did. They forgot to get rid of one of the screenshots on the back of the
Oh
case
no.
that had an explicit image, and so it was banned. You want to take a guess at the country?
Sure. I know the UK has it like and stuff like that, so I know you guys are set. I know the
We
US
have banned
obviously.
games for that.
Yeah, but I think that you guys are set on it because I know that there's got to be a copy of Resident Evil 2 there. We also like you know what I mean. We also had it.
I will say it's no longer banned.
Okay, it's no longer banned.
Yeah.
Got you. Interesting. And it's not in Asia.
No,
Um,
it's Europe. I'll narrow it down.
okay, it is Europe.
Yeah. You've mentioned them already in a previous
I was gonna say,
guess.
is it Germany?
It's Germany.
Because honestly,
Germany.
my guess is legitimately in order. We're gonna be Germany, then France, then Italy. Like,
Yeah. So the seventh of 10,
yeah.
is the entire Pokemon franchise. The entire franchise of Pokemon. Now, it is banned in multiple countries,
Yes.
so you only have to guess one. You only have to guess one of them, of the ones that are listed here. There are other countries. This is banned in so many countries.
We,
Pokemon's
we
banned
talked
in loads
about
of countries.
Pokemon Go already being banned. Is it banned in the same place, like for the same
Yeah,
reasons?
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Probably. So
Um.
there's 3 countries in this article
Okay.
that give the same reason.
Okay.
So yeah. So if you can guess any of the 3 that are on here, I'll give you it.
And it's all Pokemon games. Well, we know it's not Japan. We know it's not
It's
Japan.
for it's for a really obvious reason. I've heard this reason so many times.
It's probably like religious stuff, right? Like, because that's a big thing, like here in America, where like I know a lot of religious groups were like that Pokemon are satanic, like.
Yeah, so it is religion based.
Okay.
Specifically because it's pro-evolution.
Ah, yep, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's pro-evolution, which is an unfortunate thing because it's not. This is the thing that what's always bugged me about Pokemon is it's not evolution. They've picked evolution because it's the easier word.
It's like
It's
metamorphosis. Yeah.
It's metamorphosis.
Yeah.
It's the thing that butterflies literally do. Caterpillar
Yeah.
to cocoon to butterfly. If it was evolution, it'd be over generations.
Right.
If it's the individual changing, it's metamorphosis.
Yeah.
But they went with evolution because I guess it's easier for kids.
I guess.
But that's the reason why. Can you guess one of the 3 countries?
One of the 3 countries. All right, I'm gonna throw out 3 random guesses.
Go for it.
Because I'm gonna go with Man, Pokemon is so worldwide. It's so hard.
Think of a very religious country.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I know Italy is really religious. Like I know they're very like
Not Italy.
Catholic. And
Not
if
Italy.
anything, I know Catholicism would hate Pokemon.
They're not big fans. No.
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 Man, a really religious country. It's not them. If anything, oh my gosh.
I can see you like fighting to get the word off the tip of your tongue.
Is it
Yes.
hold on. Uh, is it Israel?
No, it is not Christianity or Judaism. It's not a country like
Oh
that.
wow. Okay. Because like I was just thinking like maybe because like they're both very like religious places.
They're not fans.
Yeah.
But it's not a country that is
That's crazy.
majoritively
Okay.
Christian or
Oh
Judaism.
wow. The only other place, or like big religion I can think of off the top of my head would be Buddhism. But
Wrong side of the planet.
really, holy bull.
Well, kind of edging into that side of the
Right,
planet.
right. Dude, this is wild. This is absolutely insane.
Just first country that comes to mind.
It's I would assume it would be something in like South America then. Um,
Guess it. Just guess a country. Guess one. I'm loving seeing you squirm. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, dude, I hate this. I hate this so much. I don't know, dude. Freaking Brazil. I don't know.
No. The three were Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Egypt.
Makes
They
sense. Makes
they
sense.
banned it.
I
Because
can
it
see
promoted
that.
evolution.
I can see
Promoted
that.
evolution, which goes against their religious teachings. All right, we've got three more,
Okay.
and then we're there.
Okay.
I'm loving how much you're squirming, but I'm going to take away your three guesses now. 'Cause
All right,
you're
that's
taking
fine.
too long.
That's fine.
So the next one is Roblox.
Roblox?
Now, Roblox has been banned in a few countries
Yeah.
since this article, but it's a
China
reoccurring
and the
theme,
safety
it
of the
seems.
children.
Not China. You are correct with safety of the children.
Okay.
Do you want to take a shot in the dark? I'll give you one more guess. For the
Uh,
country.
I don't know, man. We talked about it earlier. Who was the country that we talked about like being for the children before?
South Korea.
Yeah, sure. South Korea or Roblox.
No,
Okay.
it was the United Arab Emirates,
Really?
UAE. Yeah, yeah. They didn't think that a game aimed at children playing online should be allowed to have text chat or any form of chat,
Fair. Fair.
which I actually agree with.
Yeah, fair, actually.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is EA Sports.
Oh.
MMA.
MMA?
MMA. EA Sports MMA is banned in a European country for a very odd reason. I think this is one of the oddest reasons on this list.
For in a European country?
Yeah, it's an odd reason as well. It's not violence.
What? Oh my gosh. Is it advertisement? Because
Oh, you're so close.
I know they get a lot of like sponsorships and stuff like that. And so like
That's it. That's it. That's it. It's
Okay.
sponsors.
okay.
So one of the sponsors for the MMA game
Yeah.
is energy drinks. I believe it's Rockstar. Yeah, Rockstar Energy.
and they're banned in certain places.
You are not allowed to promote energy drinks in this country.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Think about a country in Europe that probably cares a lot about your health.
Honestly, I was gonna say somewhere like Denmark.
You got it.
Holy dude, shout out to one of our mutuals. Shout out to one of our mutuals because like I talk to him a lot and so like
Yeah.
he is the reason why I thought it might be there. Cause
Yep.
dude, he's always like cooking and eating like foods that are good for himself and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like so holy shit,
Yep.
dude.
Yep. In Denmark, apparently,
Yeah.
I mean, our mutual friend can tell us.
Yeah.
Because he is from Denmark.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're not allowed to promote energy drinks.
That's dude, I'm gonna talk to him about that later. I'm gonna be like, yo, shout out to you because you're the reason I got this right.
Okay, your last one
All right.
is Half-Life.
Okay.
The original Half-Life. So, the original Half-Life, actually, it is no longer banned.
Okay.
Thousands of signatures within 1 week caused the government of this country to back down and let it actually release.
Wow. So people were just like really about it and they were like, I guess we have to,
It's
unban.
Valve, dude. It's Valve.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I mean, Half-Life has a huge like cult following sort of thing. Like it
Yeah.
was
So
very important for gaming.
the reason is something that's already come up. It's the same reason as one of the previous ones.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it due to like violence and gore or whatever? I
yes, it's
kind of figured.
violence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a lot of like stuff like that. So
Yeah, and it is back in Asia for the final one. We're
back
back in
in
Asia.
Asia again. Okay. For violence and in Asia,
Uh-huh.
honestly, let's go with
Can I
screw
get
it.
it?
Well,
Can
I
I
was gonna
double
say
check?
we'll go with India.
No,
Okay.
further east.
For the Indonesia?
No,
Dude,
you're very close.
I hate this so much.
You're
Dude.
very close. It's a
Um,
much smaller country.
oh, it's a smaller country.
Very small.
Um, Pakistan?
I don't think Pakistan's smaller.
Then
But no,
India?
it's
Oh
Singapore.
wait, no, I said Indonesia. Frick, I forgot. I forgot, man.
It's Singapore.
I was going based off of the size of India. Whoops.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You got 14 out of 30. So
Okay. Eh.
not bad. Not bad.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real
with
with you. That's better than I thought I was gonna do.
I mean, you got Denmark first try.
That's crazy.
So yeah, there you go. That was
Yeah, a lot of my
that was that.
reasonings I feel like were still pretty sound, but yeah, it just didn't land
good
where
reasoning.
it was. Yeah,
Good reasoning. So yeah, let us know.
that
how
was
many you guys
cool,
got.
dude. That was actually really fun.
It's one of those weird ones where like games don't get banned that often. So I thought it was an
Yeah.
interesting thing that I stumbled upon.
No, it's really cool.
Right, this last one.
Okay.
It's like we said, normally we'd be wrapping up about now, but we're doing an extended one, like we said.
Okay.
So this last thing, I am constantly impressed by just how far people will go online to just show how much more dedicated they are to gaming than I am.
It's like they're doing it just to spite you.
I feel attacked, right? I feel attacked. I'm sat here with my career in gaming, going, well, I feel attacked here.
Right.
Right. So, a person whose name I will probably get wrong, Ilmeni AVG, I believe, on Reddit on r/gaming, has collected over 900 greatest games lists online and put all the data together and created a true master list
All right.
of the greatest games in gaming history.
Look, if anything, I
basically-
admire the dedication.
It's amazing. So I mean, they've grabbed like it says 106 all-time lists, 56 end of the decade lists, 688 end of the year lists, and 54 like miscellaneous lists from different 140 publications from 16 countries. So this is a really, really well put together list, right? They've taken, okay, well, this game averaged this position, this position,
yeah.
this position, this position, done like that, right? So they've made the top 100. I'm not going to get you to guess all 100. That's mean.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we're just going to do top 10.
Okay.
So, based on the data, I want you to try and guess the top 10 greatest games of all time according to the entirety of the internet, essentially. You can just guess the game. I'll tell you if it's in the top 10.
Okay.
It might be in the top 100. If I can control F it fast enough, I can tell you where it is on the list.
I'm already like
So, who do you think would be in the 10 greatest games of all time?
Minecraft.
Minecraft is not in the top 10.
What?
Minecraft is number 39.
That's insane.
Yeah, Minecraft is number 39.
All right. Tetris.
You've got your number 2. You've got your number 2. Tetris is the second greatest game of all time, apparently. So yeah, Tetris, number 2.
I'm gonna go with Super Mario. I don't know if I should go with Bros or World, but I think maybe Super
Okay.
Mario Bros. Because like that Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt the cartridge like was everywhere.
So there are a lot of Mario.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Mario.
Are any of them in the top 10? Are any of them in the top 10?
There is 2 in the top 10.
Okay.
Super Mario Bros. is number 56.
Jeez. All right, dude.
Uh-huh.
Is World in the top 10?
It is. It's number 10.
Okay, cool. I
So
knew it was
Super
gonna be.
Mario
I knew it was gonna be
World-
at least one of those, dude.
Yeah. I'm just making notes so I know which ones you've said. Yeah, Super Mario World is the 10th greatest game of all time.
How many guesses do I get, by the way? So
Many as you, just until you give up, basically.
Okay. Skyrim.
Oh, I mean, you've got to assume it is, right?
I would
You've
like
got
to assume,
it
but I
is.
don't know because I assumed
It's
Minecraft.
not. It's number 20.
Okay, at least in the top 20. That's fine. Okay.
It's in the top 20.
Bro, what could be in the
20.
top 10? What is happening right now?
Greatest game of all time. This is not just popularity. This is like ratings. This is like popular opinion based on the public, based on reviewers, based on everything. Every metric you can think of.
Dude, this is insane. I'm gonna go with Pokemon, but I don't know which game. But I feel like a Pokemon game should be in the top 10. Then I'm gonna go with Red and Blue or Yellow, like a Gen 1 game. I don't know where it is, but
Pokemon. Only one Pokemon has made the list.
just out of all 100,
The entire series.
holy ball.
Only one has made it, and it is Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow,
Where's
and
that?
it is number 61.
Oh my gosh. I mean, to
Yeah,
be
Pokemon,
fair, like as far as like like oh my gosh, okay.
Pokemon fans aren't doing too well,
No.
he says as a Pokemon fan.
What in the top 10 greatest games of all time?
I will give you a hint that some are old, some are new.
Yeah, I kind of figured
There's
it's a wide range. I mean, I said
It's
Tetris.
a very wide.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's a very wide range.
let's see. There are some really great games out there, and like, all right, you know what? Honestly, just because I love the series, I'm gonna go ahead and say Resident Evil 2. I just want to know where it is on the list if it's on there.
So there is a Resident Evil in the top 10,
It's not 2,
but it's not Resident Evil 2.
it's 4, isn't it?
It is 4.
Yes.
Resident Evil 4 is number 8.
Whew. All right, we did it.
So Resident Evil 4 is number 8. Resident Evil 1 is number 74.
Yeah, I'll take it. But
Yeah.
4.
But
Okay.
the others don't. Resident Evil 4 is considered, according to this, the best Resident Evil ever made.
Okay. I can see the vision. I can see the vision, and I respect it.
Again, this is not the publisher's opinion.
I
This is
know.
Literally the internet's opinion.
Yeah, that's what
as a
I
whole.
I can see the vision. I respect it.
So you've got number 2, number 8, number 10.
Metroid Fusion, or Super Metroid,
Metroid Fusion.
or Super Metroid. One of those two.
So Super Metroid is 21.
Okay. Super Metroid.
Metroid Prime is number 40, and there are no others.
Okay, so I mean, I'll take Super Metroid. That game
At
is
21.
I'll take that. That's good. It's good. Dude, of all time, what is this?
It's a hard list, man.
Dude,
There are
this
some real curveballs in this
is
list.
insane. Like actually.
Yeah. There are some real curveballs.
Freaking GoldenEye?
Oh, that's a great shout. That's a great shout.
Where is it on the
It's a
list?
shame it's number 35.
That's fine. It's still in the list of top 100.
It's still in the list. It's still in the top 40.
Either Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask.
You going for Zelda?
Yeah,
then.
I'm gonna go for some sort of Zelda game. Just let me know if a Zelda game is in the top 10.
There are 3 in the top 10.
3 Zelda games?
Ocarina of Time is number 4.
All right, I'll take that. Is Majora's Mask also in the top 10?
It is not.
Okay.
It is number 82.
Okay, so my next 2 Zelda guesses are A Link to the Past.
Yep, the only one I've ever played. It's really good.
It's super good.
Yep.
Twilight Princess.
No.
Okay.
Twilight Princess didn't even make the list.
Crazy, but whatever. Breath of the Wild?
You see number 1.
Breath of the Wild is number 1?
Yep. Yep, it is the highest rated game of all time.
I'm leaving. Like, that is insane.
I mean, you've got Resident Evil 4 in your top 10.
I do. But Breath of the Wild being the best game of all time is an insane statement. But
According to the internet.
it's okay.
According to over 900 gaming lists.
now, keep
yes.
in mind, this is coming from me, who everybody has hated my opinions. So grain of salt,
Yeah,
I guess.
it's true. So there have been an insane number of Zeldas on this list.
Yeah.
So the original Zelda is 86, Majora's
Okay.
Mask is 82, Tears of the Kingdom is 65. It's quite a drop from its precursor. Wind Waker is 60, and then you've got the top three of Link to the Past, Ocarina, and Breath of the Wild in the top 10.
Okay, so I've got spots 1, 2,
You
4,
need 3, 5, 6, and 7.
3, 5, 6, and 7 of best games of all freaking time, dude. All right, what are
According
some
to the
other
internet, yeah.
really, really like super
These
renowned
are-
games?
These are all really obvious. I will say that Tetris was the curveball that I thought you wouldn't get.
Oh, dude, that's like literally like the game. Like I
know, but
love
people forget
Tetris.
it.
I love Tetris.
People forget it is the thing.
I play the
Link to the Past is also a surprise, to be honest.
yeah.
I thought Link to the Past would be in the 100, but not number 9.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong is on the list, but it's not.
Is it
it's only
Donkey
had
Kong
one-
64?
It's only
Really?
had one entry, and it's number 100. It's Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Bonanza?
It's the only one that's made the list.
Bro, DK64 is the GOAT.
I mean, I can search DK as well, but
No, I mean it's gonna be Donkey Kong, but that's crazy.
nope. Only Bonanza has made the list, and it's the last place.
Okay, okay. What are some other really dope games that like are the greatest games of all time?
I love how he's stressing out so much about this. He keeps forgetting he has a microphone back here.
Yeah. I had to move forward because I was stressed.
Oh, we can hear you. Don't worry.
Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter is not in the top 10, but Street Fighter 2 is number 23.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
understandable. Have a nice.
You're doing really well at getting close to the 10, but not in the 10.
Yeah. I already know there's gonna be no Mortal Kombat's in the top 10. Love it, but it's just not happening.
There are no more combats in the top 100.
This is stupid. This is stupid. Dude,
Yeah,
what
well.
is okay, so we've already said Skyrim is not there. Resident Evil was there. Minecraft
Yes.
was not. Tetris was.
Nope.
Pokemon. What are some other like really just like renowned game series? Like I will tell you this, it is so much harder when you're in the spot like trying to figure
I
it
can
out.
imagine, yeah.
Like
yeah.
because I know there's probably.
I would imagine-
I'm sure there are people screaming right now, like, "What about this?" And like, as I'm reeling, I'm just like, "What is it?"
Yeah, there absolutely will be people screaming at you right now.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty does have one entry, which is the original Modern Warfare, but it's number 31.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I just know it's like the most popular like video game.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the 2007 one, is like the Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
yeah,
So like, I get it.
yeah. Halo.
Halo is a great shout. It got close. It got close. So Halo 3 is at 83.
Okay,
Combat Evolved, the original, is at 28.
dude, I'm nailing these games in the 20s, bro. Like,
You are doing so well
Yeah.
at the 20s. The 20s is your sweet spot.
apparently, dude. This is actually crazy. What is another like really amazing game? Honestly, I'm trying to think. So we've already done Mario. What about Crash
You
games?
abandoned Mario too quickly. You abandoned Mario too
Wait,
quickly.
there are more Marios? Let me ask this. Is it specifically a Mario game or is it a spin-off?
Specifically a Mario game.
Okay, just want to make
There
sure.
are spin-offs in the top 100, but this is specifically a
Mario
game.
64.
There's so many Mario. It's Mario 64.
Yeah.
It's number 7. Mario 64 is number 7.
Got you. Are there any
So-
more Mario games in the top 10? Okay,
No.
just want to make sure.
So Mario had so many entries.
yeah.
Excuse me. So Mario World 2 was at 88. Mario Galaxy 2 was at 66. The original Mario Bros is 56. Mario Galaxy 1 is at 51. The original Super Mario Kart is at 49.
Waiting for it.
Mario Odyssey is at 48. Super Mario Bros 3 is at 26. And
Yeah!
then
Dude, I'm in the 20s, bro. Dude, Super Mario Bros. 3 is the shit. Like I love that game.
yeah. And then Mario World is 10 and Mario 64 is 7.
Yeah.
So you only need to get 3, 5, and 6 now.
E5 and 6.
You will hate yourself for not guessing these faster.
I probably will. All right, so we've done Mario, we've done Zelda.
Think of 2 of these games are iconic and one of them has a very big following, but like
Okay.
it's got a big enough following to be
Right.
easily
We've
understandable
done
why it's on this
Resident
list.
Evil. I don't think that there are going to be any fighting games in the top 10.
There are
So
no fighting games in the top
yeah,
10.
I kind of figured. So, uh, okay, Need for Speed.
No. No, there are no racing games in the top 10.
Okay,
I don't
just
think
wanted to
Need
throw
for
a shout.
Speed even made the list.
Just wanted to
Need
throw
for
a
Speed
shout.
did not make a
Just wanted to throw a shout just to see.
There are no Need for Speeds.
Okay, so mainly
Are
it
there
just
any
seems like
Forzas? No, there's no Forzas either.
whack. They just don't like racing games. Apparently, people just hate
I'm looking
racing
forward
games.
to Forza 6. Forza 6 is going to be my first Forza game, and I'm looking forward to
It's
it.
so exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Bioshock.
3, 5, and 6.
Bioshock.
Oh, that's a hell of a shout. I love Bioshock. It's number 13.
It's so close, dude. Bioshock
close.
is great. Okay.
Bioshock's a phenomenal game.
Holy balls, dude. I've already said Halo.
Yep.
Oh, Baldur's Gate.
Oh, Baldur's Gate. So, Baldur's Gate is 52.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3 specifically.
Okay, I have two that I wonder if they'll count because they're PC games. But World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft was number 18.
Oh my god, bro. Diablo.
Diablo did not make the top 20, but
Okay.
I think it's got to be on here. It's got to be on
Somewhere.
here. Yeah, Diablo 2 is number 47.
Oh my gosh, bro. This is great. Oh, friggin' Pac-Man.
Ooh, Pac-Man. No, Pac-Man actually came 139th.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually, even more embarrassing for Pac-Man. Pac-Man came 152nd, and then Pac-Man with a bow on their head came 139th.
Pac-Man
Miss
with
Pac-Man.
a bow.
Miss, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's
Miss
fair.
Pac-Man. Actually, Miss Pac-Man is actually a superior game. It's so much better.
It is. So I was trying to think
139th,
like retro like arcade games and stuff like that kind of like define things.
I will give you a clue.
Okay.
Um,
Are we
Let
still
me just make sure. 3, 5, and 6.
Are there
So
any retro games like arcade era games there?
So all of the games that are left, 3, 5, and 6, are all after the 2000s.
Okay.
After the year 2000.
Okay. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
There's no. Is there a Tony Hawk game? No.
Okay, just want to make sure. I know those games were super popular for our generation, so.
Yeah, one of them is in the 2000s, and 2 of them are in the 2010s.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
Crash Bandicoot.
I really want Crash Bandicoot to be there, but I don't think it didn't even make the cut.
Oh, The Last of Us.
The Last of Us is number 3.
There we go. All right. Oh,
Finally.
jeez. So I have one.
That's
left.
the one that I was like, it's got a big enough following. It's got a big enough following to get a TV show, man.
Yeah, I have one or two left now, right?
Yeah. You have 5 and 6. Number 5 and 6.
Yeah, The Last of Us was definitely. Yeah, I was thinking like very retro at first because like it's like of all time, but now I'm like really. So these games are one is mid 2000s, the other's 2010s.
One of them came out in 2004, and one of them came out in 2015.
What the?
And one of them is 2015.
Okay, so one of them is 04, which is
I
like
can
360 era ish, right?
I can tell you that the 2015 one, if I'm not mistaken, won Game of the Year.
Oh wow, what was 2015? Dark Souls.
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because I know like that they basically
Dark
changed.
Souls is you in your 20s. Dark Souls is 27.
Dude, if it was a list of the 20s, I would be done already at this point. What is happening?
You'd be finished.
Okay, I just figured that was probably around that time, and they, definitely changed the
Dark
landscape.
Souls was actually 2011.
Yeah, they definitely changed the landscape for gaming.
Yeah. So the Game of the Year awards that we know started in 2014.
I didn't really start watching them until like a little bit later.
Yeah.
So I'm very
So
curious.
it's only the second game to ever win Game of the Year with the new Game Awards.
What about Batman?
No, it's not Batman.
I'm kind of curious just to see where he landed.
But there are 2 of the Arkham trilogy on the top 100. Batman Arkham Asylum, the first game, is at 81, and Arkham City is at 72. And thank God Arkham Knight didn't make the list because that game was trash. I forever hate the mission where you have to take down Pig.
There are 2, dude. The mid 2000s is the one that I'm like reeling right now because I'm like,
So I will help you out.
yeah.
To try and get you there. So the 2015 won Game of the Year. That's all the help I'm giving
Yeah,
you.
yeah, it's fine.
The 2004 one was I believe, a PC exclusive.
Oh no. A PC exclusive?
I'm pretty sure it's still a PC exclusive, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh,
There is a reason why it would be a PC
I
exclusive.
think I might be screwed there. I'm gonna be honest with you. The fact that it's PC.
It's an exceptionally famous game.
Oh gosh. Oh, The Sims?
No, The Sims is actually
I know it's cross-platform, but I just kind of want to figure out where that's at.
Sims is 95. The original Sims is at 95.
Okay. I'm just gonna start throwing out like PC games, like Civilization.
Nope.
Okay. Black and White.
Oh, great shout, but no. Oh, yeah, you know Black and White?
Black and White is so sick.
Dude, I love you.
Black and White is so sick, dude.
Okay, so it's exclusively on Steam.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Half-Life?
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2, yeah.
Half-Life 2 is the fifth best
That
game
makes
of all time.
sense, dude. 2000s, yeah, okay. Now, I
Okay,
will
so the
say,
last one is
I
the
will say,
20 yeah.
Half-Life 2, if I'm not mistaken, actually did end up getting ported to Xbox.
It may have done. The original Half-Life
Yeah.
was 34, so they both made the list.
Yeah, and then also the original Half-Life got an unreleased Dreamcast port. And yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Anyway, last
Number
one.
6 is all you've got left. The 2015 Game of the Year winner.
Game of the year, dude? Oh god,
Yeah.
Game of the year. Game 2015.
I will give you one more clue if you do not get it in like 2 more
What
guesses.
happened in 2015? Let me think. That was prior to the Switch existing.
I was 20.
Because the Switch came out in what, 2017?
Yep, Breath of the Wild came out with the Switch.
Right. So it was before that.
Yep.
So,
2 years
but that
before.
means that it's like PS3 era.
Yes, and it was on the PS3.
Okay.
It was on everything.
Oh, jeez. It's on everything. PS3.
It's on everything.
I said The Last of Us
still
already.
It's still a very popular game.
Yeah, I said The Last of Us already, though, and I know that one's like also super popular.
It's not an exclusive. It's not an exclusive.
I know you said it was on everything, but I'm trying to think. So that means it can't be God of War.
No, God of War did make the list.
I'm sure it did. Yeah, for sure. It can't be The Last of Us.
Your 20s again. It was 29th.
That's apparently my era, or like that my range
20s.
for gaming, dude.
20s,
I'm out here being the 20th.
I think you've almost gotten every one in the 20s, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's only a few that you haven't gotten.
that's fair. What was
By the way, for the people who were screaming Red Dead Redemption 2, it's not there.
GTA?
No.
All right. I don't understand how that's not there, but all right. Where is GTA actually?
So Grand Theft Auto Vice City is at 80. San Andreas is at 70. Grand Theft Auto 4 is at 63. Grand Theft Auto 3 is at 58. Grand Theft Auto 5 is at 19.
It's a popular game that was on every. I'm gonna hate myself if I say like I don't know, but like I think I'm kind of at that point where
I can give you your one final clue. It's
right.
had a TV show.
Had a TV show. The only things that I can remember that have had a TV show at this point are Fallout.
Uh-huh.
Is it Fallout?
No.
Okay, I was like, it can't be, dude. Twisted Metal,
Bethesda
but that
wishes.
didn't come out. Like,
Fallout 3 did come 53rd.
yeah, it's not Twisted Metal. That's had a TV show.
Twisted Metal did not make the 100.
Resident Evil, we've already discussed, had a terrible show.
Resident Evil 4 is at 8. That's
Yeah. Tomb Raider's had movies, but I
actually
wouldn't be
haven't
that.
seen Tomb Raider. The original Tomb Raider is at 64.
What video game had a freaking TV show?
You're gonna kick yourself.
I'm gonna be
hard.
so
People
mad.
Are screaming.
I'm gonna be
People
so
are
mad.
Screaming at you.
All right.
People are screaming
All right.
at you.
What is it? I'm gonna be so mad.
You're genuinely throwing in the towel. I'll give you the thing that if you don't get this, screw you. Henry Cavill plays the main character, or did.
Just go ahead. Just tell me.
The Witcher 3.
Really? That's in the top 10? I legitimately
Witcher
forgot.
3.
I legitimately forgot The Witcher had a TV show.
Witcher 3, which used to star Henry Cavill, and now it's Liam Hemsworth. Yeah, Witcher 3 is number 6.
It makes sense for that time period, like where like you said, Game of the Year in 2015.
Yeah.
But I legitimately forgot it had a TV show.
I'm yeah. So I mean, you got there in the end. So
Yeah.
yeah, so from 10 to 1, you got Super Mario World, Zelda: Link to the Past, Resident Evil 4, Mario 64, Witcher 3, Half-Life 2, and the Ocarina of Time. And then top 3 is Last of Us, Tetris, and Breath of the Wild.
That is a wild top three. I know, understand that it's not
Right.
based on one person's opinion. It's based on a
It's
collective.
over 900.
Yeah, it's on a collective,
things,
but
yeah.
that is an insane top three.
Yeah. I will say as well, I'm surprised you didn't say Final Fantasy.
True.
Final Fantasy 7 is number 14.
That's true.
So yeah, so the top 20, just to give you a little bit of a hint as to what came close.
Yeah.
So number 20 was Skyrim, GTA 5 was 19, World of Warcraft that you guessed was 18, the original Doom was 17,
Okay.
Elden Ring was at 16,
All right.
Portal 2, another Valve game, at 15. Valve haven't made many games, so it made good games. Final Fantasy 7 was at 14, the original Bioshock that you guessed was at 13. You didn't guess any Mass Effect.
I didn't. Honestly, I didn't think it would have made it. Great games, but I just didn't think it would have made it.
Mass Effect 2 came 12th, and then your number 11, which you never would have guessed, is Shadow of the Colossus.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm surprised that some games didn't make the list.
Look, I'm just happy I got as many as I did out of all of the games that I could have picked, dude.
There's some that I'm like, really, like, the only Donkey Kong to make the list is Bonanza.
Yeah.
100, you know? Smash Bros. Ultimate is 99. But there's some really odd ones. There's games that I've never heard of. There's Braid that came out in 2008.
What is
I've never
that?
heard of that. That's
What is
amazing.
that? How do you spell that?
You got BRAID.
Oh, braid. Like,
a
I
braid
got
in
you,
your
got you.
hair,
I thought you
yeah.
said braid. Braid.
Yeah. Oblivion came 92nd. Sonic the Hedgehog came 91st.
Oh, braid's
I think every Elder Scrolls came in the top 100. Or at
braid
least
is
all
a
the new
2D platformer. It looks like hand drawn or something though.
ones. Oblivion, Morrowind, and Skyrim all came in the top 100. People love Bethesda, man.
Yeah. Understandable. Those games are great.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Halo 3 also made the list just. But there's some SimCity 2000 made the list.
I almost said that when we were talking about PC games. When I said Civilization, my next guess was going to be friggin'
that's fair.
SimCity, dude.
That's fair. That's fair. There are some ones I'm like, I feel like you could have been better, but like there's others I'm like, really? Overwatch made the top 100. You know, and stuff like that. I was
Okay.
like, okay, I mean, it's a popular game.
Yeah, I
but,
get
like,
it.
But like, there's games as well that I'm like the indie game Journey. That's number 41. I was like, okay. Bloodborne, for those who are Souls fans who were wondering, came 33rd. Yeah, Dark Souls made a lot. The FromSoft company made a lot of appearances. But yeah, there were a few weird ones. But honestly, like, yeah, that top 10 is weird.
Yeah.
It just goes to show how beloved some franchises are, though. The fact that there's multiple Marios and multiple Zeldas.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, and I think we should plan for this at some point. But like, we can discuss this next time. What is your like Mount Rushmore of gaming? Like, if you had to pick like iconic like characters or games or whatever that like have laid a landscape or something.
We can do Mount Rushmores another time for sure.
Yeah.
I would not be able to do that on the spot.
Yeah, and me neither.
But yeah,
Oh, I would
yeah,
make
we
it.
could definitely do
Yeah,
that.
that would be insane. It'd be cool though.
It'd be very cool. But yeah, there you go. There's that, and yeah, that's all I had planned for you. You can relax now. Don't worry. I've done all my games for you.
I wish I could relax
safe.
because I have to now go work on music. So it's gonna be a good time.
Oh well. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah, I'm so sad.
Oh, so sad. So sad.
No, this was fun though. This was super cool.
Yeah, it's nice to be back. It felt weird to have a week of not doing it.
Dude, I was low key kind of stressed. I was like, oh dude, like we're not recording this week. Like, what do I do? Like,
Yeah, it's just insane. It's insane how much I'm loving like this game.
Yeah.
This like game of podcasting.
It's fun, dude. It's super fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's
Hopefully
very
you
fun.
guys are enjoying it too.
Hopefully so. Hopefully so. But yeah, that's all we have for this one. That's a longer one.
Yeah, so of course the
Is there anything
obligatory
you'd like to say?
yeah, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. You know what I mean? Like the obligatory BS. But no, genuinely though, like thank you guys. We have actually been growing. It's been awesome, like seeing the subscriber counts and the view counts and the engagement increase. We're obviously super stoked to see, that people give a shit about our opinions or that they hate our opinions. Either way, like it's all, cool. We just love the fact that you guys are interested at all. So once again, as we've always done, super appreciate it. Cause it's not possible for us to continue to do this without that. So thank you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you very, very much. And yeah, I guess there's nothing really else for us to say except for hopefully we'll see you next time.
Yeah, but we'll definitely record next week. We got it.
Oh, 100%, guys.
Dude, it's all good. Well, then we will see you guys next week.
All right. Bye.